And how was last night's mastermind? What
It
happened?
was great. It was great. The thing is, I think we go from one week to next week to look at the wins and the losses. See, that's a big thing. Many times the coaching sessions, mentoring sessions, they're once a month kind of thing. But if you're meeting every week, you move the needle. You want to show the progress, and then underwriting, finding money, investors, all those things. It's very simple concept. Finding a great deal, finding money with a great loan. Yesterday we talked about the lenders, and so forth, what is required of, and so on. So please join 4 p.m. Pacific to 5:30, 1.5 hour. I've been doing it for 7, 8 years now. Only on Wednesday when I'm not traveling, which we are not doing right now. So it's vinnyzoom.com, and the password is Vinney, capital Vinney. We put a password now so that it's easier for us to control.
And let me make that even easier for anybody who's listening and wants it. If you really want it, if you're really interested, drop in the comments below to say, hey, how
Yeah,
do I get into the mastermind? If I
yeah,
see that in any of the platforms we're on right now, I will send you the contact information via DM. I'll
thank
make it
you.
really, really easy. By the way, also throw a comment below. What is something that you've seen in your environment that you'd like to change? What is an environmental factor that you would like to change that you think could be a game changer for yourself? Or what is a new habit you'd like to install that you've tried and it hasn't worked? Maybe me and Vinny can give you some ideas in the comments. Vinny and I are both very active on social media. He and I, we were talking right before this call, talking about how many views we're getting. And the views are only happening because we are engaging. We're actually going into the comments. We actually respond to people. Do not
Yeah,
send us DMs because that doesn't help our views go up. But he and I
yeah,
are both on the mission to increase and see how much more exposure we can get. So drop a comment below, ask an engaging question. We will jump in. We will ask. We'll be responding and answering. If you got some value out of this, give us a good like. Share
yep,
with somebody else. Let them know we do this every Thursdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, 9 a.m. PST West Coast time. This is Abundance Thursdays. We're here to make sure that Vinny's ideas and ideology and knowledge gets into the world. When he met me, I said I want to build 100 millionaires. He said, Gualter, I think we got to go and build a million millionaires. And if we can get more people to be aware of how simple success is, not easy, I didn't say easy, but how
mm,
simple success is and how important the abundance mindset is for success, then
yes.
more people could actually be successful. I said, I'll help you get as visible as humanly possible, and let's keep going. So, Vinny, any tips before we jump off on environment, on how somebody could find it or seek it out?
I would say that we talked about comfort zone, we talked about miracle morning, and those two words, I mean, three words, let's say, are really life changing. They really are. If we make up our mind that, whatever I've been doing for the last 5 months, 10 months, 15 months, it's not getting me the results. It means then we are in a comfort zone, we're in a lull. We should figure out how could we grow out of it. And that can be by attending rooms, and online webinars are galore. A lot of trainings are so cheap now, $47, $27. My whole course, by the way, wow, anybody could get it, for limited time only. We just made it for $1. Here people
Wow.
were paying $3,000. My team said, Vinny, let's do it for the month of August, your birthday
Your
month.
birthday.